my YouTube fam. How are you? I'm back, and I know it's only been about a week, but I came back because I was getting a lot of questions on my comment areas of facts, like what is my starting weight, how tall am I? So they were asking about facts about phentermine itself and my journey specifically. So I just wanted to come on and just provide a few quick facts about phentermine and about me. So I'm in my mid 40s, mid to late 40s, and I am 5'2". I started the journey 4.5 months ago, which was when my last doctor appointment happened. Um, that was early to mid July, and my weight at the doctor's office was 190.6. So today, here we are, just knocking on December's door. So again, 4.5 months, and I'm down to 155. So that is a 35-pound loss. I will tell you when I started my journey, some of the medical concerns, I'll say concerns that I had going into this. So high blood pressure, I've always had. I've had that since I was 27. I would go donate blood and my blood pressure would be high, and after a couple of times, the nurse is like, I think you need to get this checked out. So I did, and it turns out genetically I have high blood pressure. It just runs in my family. So outside of high blood pressure, I really don't have any other medical concerns. I know I mentioned in one of my first video or my second video about inflammation in my body. Um, I was getting that, and I just think is because A, I was eating poorly, but B, I really wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't moving enough. I wasn't drinking enough water. Um, Again, not watching what I was eating, so things that were high fat, high sodium. So that, of course, contributed to my the inflammation in my body. So outside of just the high blood pressure and inflammation, I really don't have any other medical concerns. Aches and pains, yeah, that comes along with not just being kind to your body. So those are the only two things that I had going into this. Um, my blood pressure has been really good. Um, Even when I went to my appointment at 190, that my doctor even mentioned, why don't we scale it back on your blood pressure? And I kind of freaked out, and I asked her to not do it just yet. That has never been mentioned to me before, so I asked her to just, can we wait till I have my follow-up, since I'm starting the phentermine, and see where we are, and then we can adjust or remove or whatever. And she agreed to that. So I think that's been my huge motivation in this whole thing, is that the fact that they can possibly take away my blood pressure medication, that was really, really huge. Some other facts about me, my day to day. I work out only 3 times a week for about 30 minutes. Nothing extremely strenuous. Yes, I run. I love to run. I will say this though, before I was away for Thanksgiving week, and I walked every day. I got up every day on my cruise, and I got up at 7 o'clock and I walked every single day. My daughter joined me, but I didn't run. My right knee is really acting funky, and I don't want to push it to a point where I'm having a tough time even just walking. So I'm trying to just be a little bit more careful, stretching more. But starting on Monday, I'm definitely going to get back to a little bit more of a vigorous workout. Not necessarily like I said before in my other video, like Taibo or anything like that. No, but because I was running 3 times a week, and I haven't run for, this will be my second week not running. I just feel like I need to do more. So I'm either going to go on an elliptical, or there's this new, what is it, 12, 3, 30. So you go on a treadmill at the incline of 12, at the speed or the pace of 3.0, and then for 30 minutes. I did try this the last time I was on the treadmill for like my last 5 minutes of running, I decided not to run, to just try this, because apparently they say it's an equivalent of calorie burning when you do it that way, and it's a lot gentler on your joints. So I'm going to try that, and I did, and it wasn't bad at all. So I'm going to try that probably starting on Monday, is do an incline on the treadmill of 12. I think I'll probably do it at a 10. Speed, instead of a 3, I'll probably do a 2.5. A 3 was manageable, but I really want to get into it. And then for 30 minutes. So I'm going to try that and see if that helps my knee any. I'm guilty of not stretching. I'm guilty of not stretching before and after my runs. I just wanted to be in and out for those 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. So that's my fault. So I really, really need to pick that up. Let's see what else. Other facts. So 3 times a week I work out. I eat super clean. Right now for dinner I really wasn't hungry, so I had 2 slices of wheat toast and some PB2. PB2 is a great alternative to just your regular peanut butter. Love the stuff. It's 80% less fat than your normal peanut butter, because I love peanut butter. But I just, like I said, just try to go the more healthier route. It's plant-based, if I'm not mistaken. So I just try to eat super clean. I try to eat dairy-free when I can. Not to say that I don't have dairy, but I just try to do it as much as I can, and eat as clean and as dairy-free as possible. What is eating clean? Just like I said to a friend the other day, if you can pick it off a tree, if you can pull it from the ground, or fish it out of the ocean, that's clean. It's like in this most simplest form of eating. So I try to stick to that as much as possible, and it's just served me well. And I've said it time and time again, just do what works for you. You know, some people can do paleo or keto, or me, I have to have a balance of everything. I need to be able to eat everything. You know, like today I had 2 slices of wheat toast. Some people wouldn't even think about it because they're low carb and they don't want to talk about carbs. That's not me. That's not sustainable for me. I will fall every single time. I'm not that low carb gal. So just do what works for you. Let's see, what else facts wise? What I felt, or what I'm feeling on phentermine as far as reactions goes. So like I said, when I started it, I was taking half of a pill, and then I went to a whole pill, and then back to a half of a pill, and now I'm on a quarter of a pill. Still some water. So I went to a quarter of a pill. Why I went from a full pill back to a half a pill, I felt like I didn't need it. I felt like it was making me super full to a point I really didn't want to eat. And I've been, seeing videos here, a little concerning, of people that are like, oh my God, I lost 20 pounds in 2 weeks. And when they start talking about their eating habits, I barely ate anything today because I just wasn't hungry. That's not sustainable. Yeah, phentermine is going to make you feel full, that you're not hungry. And what happens when you stop taking phentermine? It's going to come to a point in your life that you're not going to want to take it anymore. Then what are you going to do? Go back to your normal eating habits, and here you are again, right? You're probably going to gain more than what you've lost. So that to me just isn't a sustainable way of doing this. There was one person that I came across yesterday. It was like her day 1. And she was talking about doing research, and how she's just trying to make sure she gets all her calories in. That's the right approach. You got to fuel your body. If you don't fuel your body, at some point, it's going to be run down. You're not going to have any energy. It's as simple as you got to fill up your car for gas to get to where you want to go. You got to fill up your body with nutrients if you want to get to where you want to go. So you got to make sure you're getting those nutrients, those vitamins, the fiber, the fuel, to just get your body to move day to day. It'll, trust me, I was that person in college that I literally survived on half a bagel a day because I was struggling with my weight so bad. And yeah, it was great. I lost all this weight, but man, I got so sick with the flu and my body could not fight it off. Like, I was literally down for like a month. I could not fight it because I had no immune system. There was nothing in my body. There was no nutrients in my body to build my immune system to fight anything off. It was horrific. And that was a huge lesson for me. So you got to be careful on this. You have to make sure that you're fueling your body. That's how I've had to learn to think of it. It's not food, it's fuel. And I think you start to process it a little bit different of what kind of fuel you're putting in your body that's going to help you move forward. So, just make sure you're eating your calories to help you sustain and get you to where you want to go. Um, Other side effects that people have had, they've had palpitations, headaches, um, jitterness, like feeling jittery. Palpitations, I knew that was a very, very common side effect. So when I started it, I cut out caffeine. That, I guess, maybe eliminated why I never had that symptom. And then another one was headaches. No, not really. Not being able to sleep. I think the first week I had some only because it was just a head game for me. I would be in bed and I'd toss and turn and be like, oh, wait, is that the phentermine? And then I'd get in my head and then I'm awake. But after the first week, that went away. And feeling jittery, not really, because I've been working out. I think when you're working out and you get all that energy out, because I'll tell you, when you first start taking the phentermine, you get this sudden sense of energy. So you kind of got to get it out. So I take it first thing in the morning. I'm moving and shaking, getting to work, starting my day. My work life can be really busy sometimes. So I think I get a lot of energy out. I go for a walk during the day when I can. And then when I come home, I work out. So by the end of the day, I've pretty much burned through all of that. So I really haven't had any major symptoms except the constipation, which I mentioned in one of my other videos. That is legit a real thing. I mean, I already suffer from that anyway if I'm not careful. Dude, this can give you some serious constipation if you're not careful. So drink your water, um, increase your fiber, increase your veggies, fruit, those things that kind of keep you going. Like I said, oatmeal is my first meal of the day just because that's what really helps me in the morning to get things moving. And so, just drinking a lot of water, eating the right foods, doing, everything that I can to be as healthy as possible during this journey. Do your research, people. I cannot stress it enough. Do your research. Look up people that have done phentermine, those that have lost weight fast, those that are still on the program. I want to get to a point for all of you post phentermine. What does that look like? How am I doing after that? What is life after phentermine? I think that, we should be able to do this on our own without having to struggle all the time with taking something that's going to help us get there. We need to be able to create these habits that we can make lifelong changes. And the phentermine, like I said, slows down our process of impulses to be able to create those great habits. So use the tool for what it's there for. Use it to your best of your knowledge. Do your research. Listen to what people are saying, the pros, the cons, the good, the bad, and then make it work for you. Some people may only need half a pill. Some may need a whole pill. Some may need, I think people have even increased the amount of pills they take a day. I'm only on a quarter of a pill. Do what works for you, but be smart about it. I can't stress that enough. Thank you so much for your questions. Thank you so much for liking and following me. I'm so, so, so appreciative. I came back and I had some additional followers and I was so excited. And then I saw these questions. I got even more excited. So even if I'm just helping one person, that to me fulfills me in such a way that I know that I'm doing this for a purpose. So just thank you so much for just taking the time to watch this video. I hope I answered the questions that were being asked about my height, my weight, and my whole pros and cons and facts about phentermine. If there's anything that I missed or something else you want to know, please feel free to let me know. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for taking the time to watch me, like and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye.